So, sports for beta males. Now, this might be generalizing a bit, and this is no offense to any people who do these sports. I used to be a runner, and people say people who are runners are very beta male or female, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, what sports are very beta? Which is the most beta sport there is? Okay, so I'm gonna call out to you now. Endurance sports like cycling and running. Like I'm sure there's many more endurance sports like maybe cross country skiing. Long distance swimming, stuff like that. But cycling and running are the two main ones that I can think of. So they tend to be scrawny, not very muscular. Beta in personality. I used to be a runner, so I know firsthand that these guys are beta in personality. Okay, or well, definitely physically they're definitely beta, especially in the longer distances. Okay, maybe mentally it's a different ball game altogether, but you don't get a lot of muscle being a runner. So just look at me. Well, I'm not very muscular, as you can see there. Um, I'd say I'm actually more muscular than your average distance runner, so it's a bit of a surprise. But yeah, my one rep max on the bench press is like 60, which is pretty poor. You want to be getting like up to 100 to be considered like fairly decent. So yeah. Then other sports, chess and darts. Now, darts, you just stand there, and you throw a dart. It's in pubs. People drink a lot of alcohol there. They're overweight. Um, if you know what I mean, like Phil the Power Taylor, all a bunch of overweight guys, obese even. Um, very very beta. Archery, gymnastics. Gymnastics tend to be very skinny. A lot of eating disorders in the sport. A lot of I think there's a lot of like mental disorders as well. And I'm not poking fun of these people. I think that's very sad, but that's just the reality. Um, Basketball, well, I'd say it's less beta than some of the other sports I've mentioned. Non-contact sports, so it's all very skill based. If you know what I mean. Badminton, yeah, definitely a little bit on the beta side. Cricket, yeah, you're just standing around, you throw a ball, some guy whacks it. Golf, definitely beta. A lot of guys who do it are overweight. Yeah, and stuff like that. Even though they tend to have a lot of money. Squash, yeah, kind of beta. Hiking, yeah, just walking up the mountains at fucking 20-minute mile pace. Yeah, I think that's probably a bit on the beta side. Mountaineering, triathlon, probably yeah. Endurance athletes, they do swimming. They tend to be a little bit more bulky than or more muscular than some of the runners or the cyclists. Okay, so which is the most beta of all those sports? I'm gonna go for darts. Okay, and I'll say golf is a close second. Okay, now endurance sports like cycling and running, they're still physically tough. They're still a sport. They're still physically active. They're still fish. People who play darts tend to be obese. They're not real athletes, are they? Like even golf, at least in golf, they're outside. They're walking a good bit and they're exposed to the elements. If you know what I mean. So they might have to play in the rain and stuff. But darts, you're indoors. You're not open, just throwing darts. So yeah, I would say darts is the most beta sport that I can think of. Maybe you can think of a more beta sport than darts. So comment section below, please share.